Hello everybody and welcome to what's going to be episode 7 of the second chapter of the Gene Park. I'm Icon and today, well, I came up with a plan. So today I want to try out to raid one of these genetic facilities and see how that'll play out. We're going to check out the odds trader first because I really wanted to try that out. But after doing a couple of minutes of thinking, I figured I want to try it with the animals I got. I got a decent front line. I got some really good pew-pews for the back line. Let's see how that just plays out. Psychic Animal Pulsar, no thanks. Digestible Resurrector Nanites. They really trade with a lot of interesting things. So, here we go. Nothing interesting. They're selling gold, but the rate at which they sell it is just outrageous. The Emerald Horseshoe Pin sounds outrageously fun, but nah, not interested. So we're going to go for it. Let's see. That's an estimated traveling time of 1.5 days. Yikes. So that's going to be quite harsh. But if we just bring up the entire colony there, and let's say we just leave these, the bare minimum back at home, just in Sidearms and Philly. And let's see, if we all giddy up and ride there, that's still one day. Well, off you go, my little munchkins. Because honestly, I'm so absolutely eager to see what's in the box, so to say. I really want to check out if we can make it and what we can plunder from there. I mean, I consider my colonists fairly well equipped, and I think it's a pretty okay time to go for that. But at the same moment, I feel like, man, that base builder meme was one of the worst choices I could have gone for. I had little to no clue what I would be doing to myself when I chose that. So let's see. What the hell are they doing? Okay, let's cancel forming a caravan and let's retry that tomorrow. It's one of these things where I really feel like, okay, I removed the Iron Husk Beetle out of the caravan already, and still everything stayed not working. I hate the caravan system. You guys know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. But well, let's retry that tomorrow. I just find it outright frustrating that you keep having those issues getting your people just out of town. Okay, it's so annoying that you can't really do anything against that, you know. So I just figured we're not going to bring Pepper because she has a medical condition, you know. Frail people are not necessarily the best people to get there. Let's bring Lolly as well. And we'll keep Guerrero back at home. There we go. So, my folks, let's retry that again. Mad Boomrat is in town. I thought Mole... Wow. Look at this guy. If I wouldn't have paid attention there... What are you guys waiting for? Actually. Forming caravan, wandering. Hello? I really feel like they are just not able to coordinate the jobs well. But okay. So, and so the whole caravan can't get up here now because one of my buffaloes decides to take a sleep. Like, seriously. Let's remove that dude from the caravan. And still they can't go for... What's happening? Why are you guys not able to leave the frickin' map? Ugh. I gotta admit, since the introduction of pan animals, the entire situation has become way, way worse. So, finally, we just cashed in another unnecessary day of road. But whatever, at least they made it on the road now. I don't know. It's really hard to take that with a smile. The longer you play it, the worse it gets. And here's the first problem. People breaking down after being outside for a couple of days. That's why I am so mad about them taking forever to break to get outside, because I know that their mental health is really bad. So we have now 4 of 7 people on a mental condition already. Great. So I get I more and more live under the suspicion that I really got no chance in raiding outside facilities with this team, because I really got no idea how I am supposed to pull it off, you know? Because now we have only 3 people for this shot. At least my Beastmaster has a breakdown too. Yay! But alright, Sidearms can jump in. So I really have a bad feeling about this, you know? I really, really have a bad feeling about this, considering the fact that we're only featuring not even half of the firepower that I brought in here. That sucks. I hate myself for bringing the meme up that I brought up. I had no clue that this scenario would include so much outside raiding, gotta say. If I only knew that beforehand. Alright, area is now safe. I highly doubt that. So, what we have to do here is, we'll have to deconstruct one of these walls to make this an outdoors location. Otherwise, there is a decent chance that the heat inside here will kill us. You really gotta be careful with these things. So... I really hope that my folks are going to consider coming back from their mental break soon. So I'm holding these doors open, just in case, and gosh. Animals! Go get them! Justin! Alright, good. Just like I was hoping. Yeah, it's safe now, TM. Alright, I think I should send Sidones in up front, because he's the man with the animals, so if anybody can take the impact easier than he. Oh, guys, look at that. Ancient micro battery. Is that a good thing? And sorry for the rant about the Caravan, guys. I'm really, really sorry. So, ancient bioluminescent light. Improved immune booster. Reptile genome. Dinosaur genome. Hell yeah. Oh man, we're in for a treat now. Okay, so let's retry that. There's nothing in there. And I'll keep moving my dudes forward here. So there's nothing here. Archowomb hibernating. So... oh. Why are my critters going ham? Ah, because Sidearms is no longer drafted. So, never mind. Critters, back here. I was just wondering if what we could get out of deconstructing these things. So, I feel like there is a good chance that we've already found the big stash of the facility. Oh dear. This gives me a bad feeling about this. Okay, there's an electro room. Bioluminescent light. Okay. These are working for free, obviously. Okay, we got it. Let's just reform the Caravan and be just super happy that we managed to survive without anything extra. So, DNA storage bank. What's that? We need that to produce a Dearchocentripede. Okay. But do they also do something else there? So, I mean, what do these numbers here? Legendary quality. Ah, how much they yield if they have a quality. So we could deconstruct these things or just bring them back home. For now, since I have that insane carrying capacity, I'll definitely bring them back home. Dino Genome Excavator. Okay. Looks like we're able to get ourselves dino genomes there as well. Fertility unblocker. We'll just pick all these up for now. Okay. Let's send them back home. And let's trade with these folks while we're there. Probably I'll be able to sell something off we can use as food on our way back home. Sadly, no. Dang. I mean, we could sell off one of those horsies. Yeah, let's do this. I have a very bad feeling with having my Caravan without any food on the road. Here. Let's trade a horse for bell peppers. Okay. Tomorrow they'll be back home, and I hope the genes that are with them are going to be safe. So we got now dinosaur genes and another fancy stuff. But I gotta say, the mental breakdown rate of my people there on the road is a damn big problem. I might be actually considering sending them over via drop pods. Because as we see there, this is a real big issue, and drop pods would negate that. Drop pods, they are there, and then they have a couple of hours to do their thing before they go badonkers, and way easier than caravanneering, I think. Because caravanneering, as it is right now, well, it has the big advantage, though, we can transport away a lot of stuff there. Dang. It's a difficult one for me, but luckily it looks like we are making it back home without any bigger casualties. Welcome home, my heroes. Dang, man. So, yeah, let's immediately take care that the genomes are going to be carried back in there. I don't give a damn about the more replaceable genes, but the reptile and the dino. So here, reptile genome, feline on Vaughn, boo genome, dinosaur genome here. Get them back home, you heroes. The Arconexes. Nah, we got better things to do. Alrighty, so that's a big step forward, my friends. So let's set up a bill for these. So you can't clone dinosaur genes. Yeah, well, that would be too easy. I do get that. Well, okay. So, too bad. Seriously too bad. But let's see what we can do there. So dinosaur human is incompatible. I'm a little bit disappointed. Parasaurolope. Okay. Feline and dinosaur incompatible. Chickanathus. Okay. Velociraptor. Tricephalo. That's more like it. Also incompatible. No, we already had those. Raptortus. Oh, well. All reptile hybrids have venomous attacks. Well, so far from these, the Tricephalo sounded pretty decent. And, well, I'll definitely leave one of these genomes of the dinosaur open to you guys voting for it, you know? Just give me a comment down there what you want to see combined. I really have a hard time deciding, and therefore I'd appreciate some input. Royal Tribute Collector. Yeah, well. Now, our dudes and dudettes are extremely unhappy because everything sucks. 8 raw food. I highly disagree with this. She just went out there and ate raw pineapples. I know that some people don't like their pineapples on pizza, but usually raw pineapples are all in all delish. So, Arcuum. What's the deal with that thing? Relatively massive machine. Ah, it's all for the Arcocentripede process. Since we're totally not interested in that, I want to try out one thing, though. If we can deconstruct it. Here, deconstruct. Mr. Winters, use your construction 17 on this, please. And let's see. I know that this is kind of like butchering, because I'm well aware of the fact that this stuff is extremely rare and valuable, but I did already a Arcocentripede in another run. I might assume that the Arcocentripede in Genetics Expanded might be a tad bit different from the one I know, but these guys are not up for that task. These guys are up for another task. Select genome to harvest, so... It's able to extract genetic material from live hybrids and stores it for later use. Yeah. don't quite get what this does, but we're not going to deconstruct it because it sounds like something that we might be interested in. Man-hunting Welsh Terriers! Quite a lot of them, too. Come on, Guerrero. What has to happen until you finally save your recommendation to use ranged weapons over melee weapons? What has to happen, my man? Tell me, so I can do this. Whatever, we're going to make it. So the basic plan for this engagement is quite easy. We fight back as long as possible, and once we can't anymore, we fall back and let the royal tribute collectors get mauled, and we're gonna keep fighting. Tantrum, Narc. Yeah. Ah, come on, Narc. Not the solar power generator. Okay, you're snapping out of it afterwards, then it's okay for me. Go for it, man. Ma'am, whatever. So luckily our Imperial fellows are in for this as well. And look at Ukraini. What a chum. Dukoski with the melee weapons. Ah, beautiful. That's a lot easier than I expected it to be. So Justin and Helen are starving. I'll undraft them. They're allowed to leave the engagement whenever they see fit. Yeah, come on, attack member. There was one accidental bullet going there. Justin, calm down. They're all dead already. Alright. So, well, it's gonna bring us some canine genomes, for sure. Okay, so how's Lolly's training going forward? And how's my food, my meat stockpiles? So we gotta be butchering something. Yo, Helen. Chop, chop. It's just simply necessary to have some meat for training the carnivores. Okay, that's good enough for now. Interesting challenge with this colony to have these issues all the time, you know. Okay, now, next interesting thing will be what can we do with those reptile genes? So, lizard man. Yay. I feel bad about only thinking about this. Boom snake? Snake cat. Alright. So, if I flick the switch here and, but I don't think so. Could it be that it's not even showing up here? Yeah. Beeline can't be combined with these. Alright. So... stop confusing me, game. Chicken lizard? Muffalo Komodo. Okay. Massive appetite. Filth raid. Venomous, though. But no trainability. Too bad. These things, they would be awesome to be put down into the defensive strip. That's incompatible. Raptors, we already saw that one. And what kind of boosters did I find? Stabilized fertility unblocker. What's a stabilized fertility unblocker? Okay. Insectoid hybrids are always incapable of reproducing. Allows hybrids to reproduce with this exact same species, and Well, whatever the difference between those two is. Immunobooster, well... less failure chance. And... so this is, if I see that correctly, something you can fit in to make sure you get the one thing you want to have. So let's see. So I think with this one, I should be able to extract the genes of a dinosaur. I think. If I understood that correctly. I'm a little bit confused about that one. But as soon as one dinosaur migrates onto the map again, I'll make sure to try out, you know. It's not that hard after all. Okay, so I wonder when the iron husk beetles will do their first reproduction cycle, but it seems like there's still a bit of time to go. Also, I just realized animals are not supposed to be allowed in there. Why? We're storing our eggs in there. If any animal willing to eat those eggs enters the storage, this is really, really bad. Ah, there's more of these DNA storage bags. I haven't understood how they work, but whatever. If somebody wants to enlighten me if I need those outside the architect procedure, I'd be delighted. So... alright. Already taking care of the horsey. Wonderful. Okay, situation's quite stable by now. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is the training of the Uteranus, which is really a shame, but, well, there's always something, isn't it? I'm super happy that we actually made it through our first complex, raiding some genes. It's a really, really cool moment for me. Slate blocks. I could use those. Oh, masonry materials traders sell steel, so I should always go for these, as a matter of fact. So let's sell them some of my unprocessed gems. Honestly, until I use them, there's going to be a lot of time going down the river, and I rather have these materials as something that uses me than letting them lie around in my storage, not good for anything. Okay, it seems like we are now really, really past our problematic food situation. That's good. So, let's see. We have bell peppers in there. So we got rice. We got potatoes. What's that stuff again? Oh, not necessary. That's peaches. Yay! A planetary bulk goods trader! Just wanted to assign a couple of containers here. Let's see. Okay, bulk goods trader. Those are among my favorites. And orbital bulk goods traders are just as good as it gets, you know. So let's see. First of all, they buy all the random junk that you are not seeing any use for. And apart from that, they're really selling a lot of useful things. So we're harvesting thick hybrid wool at this point. Awesome. And we also have quite a lot of... you need to put a minus in front. Quite a lot of tea and coffee for sale. Let's see what we can sell beyond that. They don't have any reinforced barrels for us. What a shame. But they have some gold for us, which I totally want to buy. Gold is a rare material after all, and it's really useful to get it there from outside sources. Okay, there we go. Rather small trade, but we got ourselves some advanced components and some more materials to craft ourselves more advanced components, so that's pretty good. It's so sad that my people are so vulnerable to mental breakdowns on caravans, because I would have loved to disassemble more of the stuff outside there on the site, but I really was afraid of more and worse mental breakdowns, you know. Maybe this was a little bit overcautious, but I don't know. Not linked to a building. I bet that these are useless. I bet that you need these genomes for only for the Archocentripede, and that I'll be best off just salvaging them and using the materials that drop out of them, just like the Archowomb. Looks like we have now a bit of a scavenging hunt if we want to have the Archocentripede, in terms of finding the pots all over the place. Okay, my friends, we have survived. We have dinosaur and reptile genes now in our possession, and next episode we're finally going to get ourselves some creature creation, promise. I know that I have delayed things a little bit in the last couple of episodes, but we had to fix a couple of problems, and we also had this beautiful facility raid together. Okay, so see you guys there. Drop me your comments down below. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course consider subscribing. There's daily content, and I hope you guys are coming in for the next episode as well, when we're going to go for either dinosaurs or Paragon creation. I'm also down for Paragon dinosaurs, but we'll see about that. See you guys there, and have a good one.